We often chase more as if enough is always somewhere ahead. Raises, promotions, investments, possessions, they promise relief, security, or freedom. But peace remains elusive. Even when milestones are reached, a quiet unease lingers. The mind whispers, "Not yet." There is more to gain, more to achieve, more to prove. This tension is familiar yet rarely spoken, the sense that satisfaction is always conditional, just out of reach. We live in a constant negotiation between desire and contentment. And so, the question emerges, often unasked aloud, when is enough really enough? Money seduces with the promise of stability, control, and opportunity. We believe that with enough, worries diminish, choices expand, and life becomes smoother. It is said that wealth can protect us from uncertainty, offering freedom and comfort. Bonuses, savings, investments, they all whisper reassurance. The next raise, the next promotion, the next achievement will finally bring relief. The attraction is natural. Humans seek security and influence. The mind frames accumulation as progress, creating hope that fulfillment is imminent. In this way, money is both a tool and a story we tell ourselves. It promises space, calm, and recognition, yet rarely delivers in isolation. Its power lies not only in what it provides, but in the way it fuels desire, turning simple sufficiency into a moving target. In practice, acquiring more rarely satisfies completely. Each gain resets the baseline. What once felt sufficient becomes minimal, prompting new ambitions and comparisons. New responsibilities, decisions, and expectations emerge quietly, creating subtle tension. Security becomes provisional, and comfort fleeting. Even abundance can feel fragile. The mind shifts focus from appreciation to anticipation, from contentment to aspiration. Every increase brings both opportunity and pressure. We measure ourselves against others, against our past selves, and against imagined ideals. Satisfaction is postponed, a reward always just around the corner. The reality beneath accumulation is simple. More does not automatically equal peace. Life, as it unfolds, shows that external wealth cannot guarantee internal calm. The promise of relief meets the persistent momentum of desire, revealing the gap between expectation and lived experience. The pursuit of more quietly consumes time, attention, and presence. Hours once devoted to rest, conversation, or reflection are repurposed for planning, strategizing, or acquiring. Relationships can fray subtly when focus drifts toward goals or possessions. Even moments of leisure carry the echo of ambition, checking balances, thinking ahead, measuring success. Emotional energy is diverted, leaving satisfaction only partially realized. The cost is incremental, often unnoticed until fatigue or tension becomes normal. What seems like a pursuit of security can become a cycle of distraction. Peace is deferred, attention is divided. The quiet expense of more is paid in fragmented presence and subtle anxiety. Recognizing this cost does not demand renunciation. It invites awareness, allowing us to notice when desire eclipses contentment, and to see the value of balance, mindfulness, and deliberate choice. American Beauty delves deeply into the tension between external success and inner fulfillment. Lester Burnham appears to have the ideal suburban life, a stable job, a beautiful home, and material comfort. Yet behind the veneer, he feels trapped, bored, and disconnected from both his family and himself. The film illustrates how the pursuit of appearances, money, status, and social validation can mask dissatisfaction rather than resolve it. Lester's midlife awakening reveals that freedom and happiness are not guaranteed by outward markers of success. Instead, They require awareness and authenticity. Other characters, too, embody the silent cost of chasing ideals. They are caught in cycles of comparison, desire, and disconnection. The film resonates with the question of enough, showing that accumulating wealth or accolades does not automatically fill the emotional void. It portrays the quiet but profound consequences of mistaking external gain for inner peace, highlighting how modern life can blind us to what truly matters. In The Paradox of Choice, Barry Schwartz explores a counterintuitive truth. While we assume more options bring freedom, they often create anxiety, stress, and regret. Applied to money and material resources, this concept becomes highly relevant. The accumulation of wealth or opportunities increases expectations, decisions, and mental load. Every choice, how to spend, invest, or save, carries the risk of doubt. Did I make the best decision? Or could I have done better? More wealth can mean more comparison, more pressure, and more worry, rather than satisfaction. Schwartz argues that humans are not naturally equipped to navigate limitless choice. Beyond a certain point, abundance paradoxically diminishes well-being. This mirrors the subtle trap of believing money alone can provide contentment. Even with more, we may feel less secure, less peaceful, or less satisfied. The book encourages reflection on limits, awareness, and the quiet acceptance of enough, suggesting that true freedom may lie in conscious restraint rather than endless pursuit. Society amplifies the tension between enough and more. Long hours are celebrated, promotions praised, and possessions showcased as proof of merit. Social media magnifies comparison, displaying curated highlights that suggest others are always ahead. Cultural narratives equate accumulation with success and discipline with virtue. Advertising reinforces scarcity. The message is clear: want more, need more, achieve more. Even when privately content, we feel pressure to match these external expectations. Restraint can seem like failure, and pause can feel like risk. The mirror society holds reflects numbers, titles, and possessions, not contentment or presence. In this environment, the pursuit of more is normalized, almost invisible. Yet beneath the cultural signals lies a personal truth. The metrics we chase do not always reflect fulfillment. Observing the societal mirror helps us separate external validation from internal satisfaction, revealing how much of desire is shaped by culture, not need. Sitting in a room without screens, without pings or vibrations, allows your attention to be fully your own. Constant digital interruptions fragment focus, leaving relief, boredom, or subtle unease in their wake. Moments of genuine presence, unmediated by technology or measured by digital acknowledgement, are rare, and creativity, curiosity, and deep thought often emerge only when we step away from constant connection. The solution is simple: intentionally create digital-free pockets in your day. Set aside time to disconnect, during meals, walks, or quiet reflection, allowing your mind to slow down and focus. Notice the spaces between tasks, the quiet in conversations, and the stillness of your own thoughts. In these deliberate pauses, you cultivate awareness of what truly matters, reconnect with your priorities, and rediscover your natural rhythms of attention. By stepping back from constant connection, you don't reject technology. You reclaim the capacity to inhabit your own mind fully. Presence, depth, and reflection are not lost. They simply require a deliberate pause to flourish. Enough is not a fixed number or threshold. It is a perception, a decision, a moment of recognition. Wealth can provide options, comfort, and security. Yet its pursuit alone rarely delivers peace. True sufficiency emerges when we notice what is already present, when desire aligns with awareness, and when accumulation does not dictate self-worth. This does not mean abstaining from growth, ambition, or improvement. Rather, it means cultivating clarity about purpose and presence. The act of noticing enough transforms the relationship with desire itself. Life gains depth not from constant acquisition, but from the ability to step back, observe, and choose deliberately. In the quiet space between wanting more and appreciating what is, we find freedom. And so the question remains open, inviting reflection. When is enough enough? And how might recognizing it change the way we live?